Hi, this is Jeremy Moskowitz, Group Policy MVP and founder of PolicyPak Software. And in this video, I'm going to show you how you can quickly dictate the default browser based upon the browsers that are actually on or not on the machine because of FSLogix. And what I want to do is I want to say on the user side, PolicyPak browser router, I want to have two what's called collections, which are kind of little thought bubbles. So collection one is when I have Firefox. And the second collection is going to be when I have Chrome. Okay, so how do we detect when we have Firefox or when we have Chrome? Well, it's easy to do. We're going to right click and change the item level targeting. We're going to sniff it and see if we actually have it. So we're going to match a file match based upon if Chrome is there or not. So I happen to have Chrome on this machine to make the demo go a little bit faster, but I'm just saying if Chrome exists on the endpoint, boom, boom, then that lights up as orange. For this one, when I have Firefox, we'll change the item level targeting and say when the file match exists of Firefox and Firefox.exe. So do this stuff when I have Firefox. So what's the thing we said we wanted to do? We want to quickly and easily add a new what's called default browser policy. And when we have Firefox, boom, we want to set it to the Firefox browser, just like that. We've set the default browser Firefox when they have Firefox, and in the Chrome little thought bubble, we're going to set a new default browser for Chrome when we see Chrome. So it's just as simple as that. I'll log on as East Sales User 1 first. East Sales User 1 first. Okay, now that he's there, remember, we've got Internet Explorer and Chrome. To Chrome, let's see that that actually works. Then I'll log on as West Sales User 1, who only has Firefox. If I were to go to WordPad and go to abc.com, what's going to happen? We're setting the default browser on the fly based upon the conditions you choose. And FSLogix is doing the hiding, the masking of the applications. In our case, it was Chrome and Firefox. So in this way, you can dynamically set the default browser based upon the browsers they actually have. I hope this helps you out. And if you're looking to get started soon, fill out the form and we'll get you the bits. You can try it out yourself and off to the races. Thanks so much. We'll talk to you soon. Let's pretend for a minute that it looked terrible inside Chrome, but only worked correctly in Internet Explorer. How would you route from Chrome to Internet Explorer, or from Internet Explorer to Chrome, or to Edge, and so on? Well, we can do that automatically using PolicyPak Browser Router. Here's what we set up earlier, a collection for when I have Chrome and when I have Firefox. So it couldn't be easier. You're just going to add a new policy and make your route. So for instance, if I want to call this Rule 1 for PolicyPak, and if I wanted to say wildcard anything with star PolicyPak star in it, I want to go to Internet Explorer. Boom. We don't care what browser you're coming from. We're going to always foist you over to Internet Explorer. Let's create another new policy rule, and we'll say all things Google. Doesn't matter how you spell it. And we'll say wildcard star Google star. We want to make that go over to Chrome, okay? And then I'm going to throw an oddball one at you. Check this out. I'm going to say when I go and create a new policy for all things Mozilla, okay? Stick with me on this one. Star Mozilla star. I want to make it go over to Firefox. But remember, in my world, the people who have Chrome don't have Firefox because of FSLogix, right? So I'm creating a route that can't work. But don't worry, we've got it covered. And here's the best part. You can take the routes you've created in one set of the world, and you can use them in another set of the world, just like this. Boom. So the same routes will work perfectly for the people for when they have Firefox and when they have Chrome. But wait a second. Remember, certain people are going to have the right browser at the right time. But let's say now in this browser you went to PolicyPak.com. We said that should only look perfect inside Internet Explorer. So watch what happens. Boom. We close the browser tab that isn't going to work for you, and we route you over to the place that does work for you, which is, in our case, Internet Explorer. Just like that. And you can open another tab, and we said in this other tab here, for instance, when we go to, what did I say? When we go to Google.com, we want it to open back in the Chrome browser. So, boom, opens it up back in the Chrome browser just like that. And we also said, what happens if we were to try to go to something like Mozilla, okay, which we don't have Firefox. So if we go to mozilla.org, don't blink, watch what happens. We automatically fall back into the default browser that you have set. So in that case, we just automatically route to the default browser that you have because we don't have Chrome. We don't have Firefox, and as such, we just route you back to the default browser. Let's watch what happens. Logging on as West Sales User 1 now, and he only has Firefox, but he's got the same routes. And if we say when we go to PolicyPak.com, we want to open it up in the Internet Explorer browser. And when we're in the Internet Explorer browser, we said that, or any other browser, we said that if we go to, say, mozilla.org, we want that to open up in the Firefox browser, which it does. And then we also said that if we were to try to go to a route that can't exist because the browser's not there, say, for instance, google.com, what's going to happen? Boom, it's going to open up in the default browser, the one that you've set, just like that. So using PolicyPak and FSLogix better together, what are you getting? You get the ability to hide and show the browsers of your choice, and then make a route from browser to browser based on the right browser for the right website. If you like what you see here, just fill in the form, and we'll happily get you started real soon. Thanks so very much.